perfect setting, the perfect atmosphere. It feels like a big game. It sounds like a big game. The focus now on the players as they seek to get their team off to the ideal start. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So a strong start, essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Well, Peter, I can tell you that both managers will have stressed the need for a very strong start here. Both have also indicated a front foot approach. If that is the case, then I don't think we're going to be complaining at the end. I certainly hope we'll be eulogising. There's an awful lot resting on this, and we'll probably end up reflecting on that.
And already we're underway here. That is a great pick out. Now that's fabulous.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Iniesta. Olise. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Short changes him with that pass. Olise. Now it's Wirtz. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Iniesta. Kvaratskhelia! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. They get a throw in. Look at the space here. Kvaratskhelia! That's another chance. He scored! A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Pete.
Big chance! And the shot! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's Can he put it away? Oh, easy pickings there. He's in, tries a shot! Madrid have scored two quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Wirtz, and it's Iniesta. Is there any decent hit? And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Iniesta. And here's Wirtz. Oh, that is a... He's had a shot! Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Good ball over the top. Kvaratskhelia, a player who needs no introduction. Wirtz. Now it's Messi. Olise. And here's Messi. Chance! He was desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Messi with the short one. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Now it's Wirtz. Kvaratskhelia. And there's the end of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Iniesta. Wirtz. Closing in on goal. There's the hit! And more! And surely that settles it! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
3-0 and things are starting to... Now the finish! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. The referee's awarded a free kick. Messi taking charge of the dead ball. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. And the keeper has done it off. Top stop. No, again there's no way through. Might be danger here. Caught offside that time. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose it. Great hit! It's loose, but oh, he's been caught napping. He's in a great position. In he goes again! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he should have made it four. The flag promptly onto that, and that is that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Could move up a gear here. Iniesta running with the ball. Iniesta ploughing through the middle. That's a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. He's had a hit! And somehow he kept it out.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Kvaratskhelia charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Messi. Olise. Messi. And the shot! He has done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Iniesta. Wirtz. Neymar chooses to go back. Now it's Wirtz. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's going for goal! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now it's Wirtz. Well, that's well spotted. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Olise puts his foot on the gas. Oh, good ball. In with the challenge. And the number on the board is 3.
Pretty robust defending.
Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Iniesta. And that is that. Madrid are able to take all 3 points on day one, and they look for business in doing so. What more could one ask for? Neymar picking up the Man of the Match award. So a genuine sense of drama here, a pivotal game, offering the chance to seal progress from the group stage, and an opportunity also to set the tone for the knockout stage to come. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about Neymar!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Turns and goes back. Nice control. Fits! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And another try! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And another cracker goal. It's been a high-tempo start.
Neymar reacted so well to bring that ball under control. Looked easy too.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is... He's had a hit! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Madrid need a win here to make it through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, this is a terrific one. And the shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Malcolm. First quarter of an hour gone. Davids did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Malcolm.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Can he finish? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Neymar. That's good running with the ball. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Chance! It's there! The moment we all craved above all other. His goal, his moment. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Vince. Elise. And he welcomes it in. That's been intercepted. Malcolm. Messi. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And here's Messi. Tries a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Well, it is over the line. Ruben Neves. That has been slung wide. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rudiger. Davids. And it's Neymar. Neymar
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He's had a shot! And he's there to clear it.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Olise. Wirtz. Shooting chance! And more! And they are cruising away. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Mancini gets a foot in here. And the finish! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Stefan de Vrij. And it's Neymar. Neymar, there he goes, motoring forward. Might be danger here. Koulibaly.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kvaratskhelia. That's tidy. Oh, this is a very good run. Kvaratskhelia! And with that, the half-time whistle goes. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Madrid are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. Kvaratskhelia! And how did he not make it 4?
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi goes short. He's gone for goal! What a hit, the save was firm.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Rudiger. Mancini. Wirtz, 2 assists to his credit already. And it's Neymar. That has been cut short. Ruben Neves. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they're certainly getting...
Wirtz! In for the pieces! Sticks it away! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Wirtz. Very nicely done. Real chance! Goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Fierce! He has done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Wirtz could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
It's a sharp pass.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Malcolm. Pass somewhat off target.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Iniesta. And here's Messi. He can run onto that. Look at the space. It's Iniesta! And he's missed it.
Well, I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there.
Ruben Neves. Malcolm. 75 minutes played. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia! That has faded wide.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Rapidly approaching the end. Madrid are closing in on qualification for the knockout stage. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Elise.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's through, now is he in? Wirtz! Taken with style. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Wirtz going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
Kvaratskhelia. Has a go! No mistake! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Lovely ball in. There's the hit! He scores! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And they win it back again. Thinks one through. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Davids. And there goes the final whistle. So the deed is done. Thrill and excitement all round as players and supporters embrace the knowledge that there are bigger and better things. So this is where things become truly serious. Every side battle-hardened, having survived the previous stage, and from this point on, every game is all or nothing, do or die, and there is no atmosphere quite like it. You have to say, this is where the competition really starts. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Past tournaments have so often brought together the very best of so many different footballers. Guiri! Just not quite happening for him just now.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And we have our very first corner. Olise plays it short. That is lovely. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra width.
In with the challenge. Iniesta. Kvaratskhelia. He's having a go. Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Guiri is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, Peter, as a striker, he's obviously been brought in to provide goals above anything else. But there's more than that to his game. He can bring teammates into play and even act as the first line of defence should an attack break down. He leads from the front.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Oh, super find. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. And he's gone backward here. Hits one! And he's found it! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
I think they've gone about their business with the opener very much in mind, and this augurs well now.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front.
Kvaratskhelia! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And he's in on goal. And it's Iniesta. Oh, super. Tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Olise deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Guiri proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Kvaratskhelia. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Stones. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. And here's Wirtz. Guiri. That's very neat. That's Wirtz. Wirtz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Hwang Hee-chan driving through the middle. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Habrá 2
Wirtz
minutos de descuento.
closing in on goal. He's beaten the last. Oh, shooting chance!
And that would have been some goal.
Wirtz just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And the half-time whistle goes. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Recordamos a los
Madrid
espectadores,
ahead 2-0,
este estadio
and they are
dispone
looking
de un
good.
circuito cerrado de televisión para garantizar su seguridad.
And the second half gets underway. Davids. Olise. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. What a throw in.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Wirtz. That's a... There's the shot! And more! And they are cruising away.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Marcó en el minuto
3-0
51,
and things are starting to look
el
awfully cosy. Olise, Wirtz. He's cut it out. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Corner number 2 then. Olise moves short. Very nicely done. Kvaratskhelia. Good purposeful running this. Has a shot! And that's off target.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
And that's another good win of the ball. Real chance! He's got a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Giroud. De Vrij spots it and intercepts.
La asistencia a este partido
There's a
asciende a
probing ball.
71.550
Olise
espectadores.
face to face with his great rival.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And he's on his way!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Davids. And it's Iniesta. Guiri. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Too much elaboration and not enough penetration. No damage likely.
Guiri! It's in! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
He's had a shot! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Great ball, and he's in here. Now it's Wang Hee-chan. Decent hit! It's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Wang Hee-chan. Shot could be on. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's onside. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Elise. And the shot! Sticks it away! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the finish! They've scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
How many? Just how many?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they could break here. Iniesta. That's a sharp pass. And that's a superb pass. Guiri! And that is faded wide. Hollingshead. And it's Giroud. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Vitz. And that is as far as it goes. Victory in round one. Still, of course, a lot to do, but it is one huge step forwards. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, surely most would agree that we are in what is very much the business end of the competition now. Just 3 more rounds to go, and it is reasonable to believe that they have as good a chance as anyone does. That is the overriding sense here. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here, with a place in the last 4 on the line.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to find whatever it takes to get through. Has everyone got the substance and character to make it happen? These are the questions that both...
And the shots! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Nicholas Otamendi. He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor who loves a physical...
Vitz! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Oh, he's found support out wide.
And that is not finding anyone.
Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And smartly reclaimed. Vitz. Kvaratskhelia. And the shot's on here. There's the hit! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Kvaratskhelia. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, real chance! And more! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Pinches it off him. Stefan de Vrij. Iniesta. Akçakolu. Iniesta. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
15 minutes till half-time. Barrero is wide and looking to get onto this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Guiri! Sticks it away! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Antonio Silva, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Davids. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Vitz. Hwang Hee-chan. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Barrero. De Vrij spots it and intercepts.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Davids stands tall and stands strong. Olise. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Akçakolu. Ball played for Kökçü. Here's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. if they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it's certainly paid off so far.
Madrid's pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game. Olise!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Guiri, and he's got the beating of it. Guiri! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Guiri! Oh, almost a sixth. Antonio Silva. Barrero. Oh, that's fabulous. Kokchu. Guiri. Davids.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Otamendi. Florentino Luis. Stones. Guiri to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Antonio
La
Silva.
asistencia a este partido asciende a
So we've reached the hour mark.
71.550 espectadores.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Stones. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Davids. Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Back to Kolu. Stones attempts a clearance. He's through here. Now it's Wang Hee-chan. He's picked his way through. That is good strength. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Wirtz. Cleared away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Wirtz. And here's Iniesta. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Iniesta. Oh, great chance! Kokchu. Barrero. Kokchu. Olise puts his foot on the gas.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Olise. And here's Wirtz. He's got space in the area. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Backward it goes. That's tidy. Oh, this is a great... And the shot! He scores! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Stones. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Frankie Chan. Shot could be on. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Elise with the short one. Nice control. And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid advance, just quietly doing their thing. Their eyes now firmly locked onto glory. So we welcome you wherever you are to the penultimate game at the end of what has been this magnum opus of football. Fans have travelled from far and wide to ensure that they are part of it, and amid the uncompromising nature of this sporting conflict, we are all united in feeling the acute significance of the semi-final. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. Decent hit! Split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Stefan de Vrij. He's a very clever central defender whose positioning and reading of the game are second to none. The way he seems to just know where a pass is headed and he steps in to make the interception. It's very impressive. He's very good on the ball too, Peter, and always looking to contribute towards the build-up play.
Well, quite no argument for me on Guiri! Yes! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini-milestone. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Oh, given away. Oh, that's fabulous.
Has a go! It's in!
quick time. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's just beyond his reach. Driving on and making good progress. He has found the way through. Pinches it off him. Good determined running there, but run back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Now it's Taremi. Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And here's Kvaratskhelia! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Olise plays it short. Hits one! Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue.
And the shot! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Ha segnato al 24esimo minuto, numero 21.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Damian. Davids. Iniesta. Wirtz. Driving forward. Guiri. Guiri pouring through the... He's got the shot away! And it's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Looking to widen the gap even further here. Kvaratskhelia is standing over this one. Guiri! Wirtz. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, this is a great position. He's having a shot. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's a fabulous ball. Great chance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Davids. Madrid finding their passes. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Davids. That's Wirtz. Zalewski, Ashlani, and Taremi, and it's Correa. Looking for options for movement. Olise.
Real chance! And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. And he's had it nicked away. Stones. Hwang Hee-chan.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the semi-final reaches halfway. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it's certainly paid off so far.
So it's half-time in the semi-final. Madrid have been nothing short of awesome in the first quarter.
Can he finish?
And he steered it beyond the post.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Hwang Hee-chan. Kvaratskhelia. He's found a way through. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Ashlani. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Kvaratskhelia. Hwang Hee-chan. Now it's Guiri.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Showing great feet there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Olise.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's the throw.
Tries a shot!
This is their second corner of the game. Olise goes short. Davids. Now it's Guiri.
Guiri! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Quality ball.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
We've got to
è di
make this nice and quick.
80.113 spettatori.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Damian.
He's had a shot! He's got a goal!
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And that's put paid to a promising move. Guiri is being harried and hassled.
Big chance!
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Can he finish? He has done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Iniesta. No, he's not getting any further than that. Iniesta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's running through. Danger averted for now. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Olise. Now it's Wirtz. He's shifting through the gears here. And claimed it back swiftly. Bisek has got himself a free kick. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Correa. Damian. He's got away. Correa. Can he put it away? It's there!
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Hwang Hee-chan. Turns and goes back. They're urging him to shoot. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. So not long left in this now. They have 1 foot in the final. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Guiri! He scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
How many? Just how many? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, super find. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Chance to shoot now. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. It could be in here. Guiri!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's been shifted off it.
Ci saranno
5 minutes
5
to
minuti
add.
di recupero.
Can he get it through? This might spell danger. And the shot! They've scored! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Always onto this. A good ball, and this looks promising. Zalewski. Damian. Good played for Correa. And that's that. Madrid are through, and the stands erupt in delirium. This is what it means to them. Utter delight. So this is the one we've all been waiting for. The crowd embracing the ultimate game in the competition. The ultimate date with destiny for their teams, as one of the game's most sought-after pieces of silverware is within their reach. No shortage of glitz or glamour, and fitting that the final chapter to what has been a great footballing saga should feel as it does here. Let us be treated to a grand finale. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, Jim, you've seen a lot of this type of tournament. What are you thinking about it?
Yeah, these games, Peter, are a real learning curve because you're coming up against teams and individual opponents that are unlikely to stick to what you'd really like them to do. That plays on your concentration and your ability to improvise against what you're facing, whilst playing your part in your own team's tactics. So it really is time to switch on here.
And already we're underway here.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
Gets his head to it!
He will be livid with himself. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Hits. Perfectly measured that.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do you expect from him today, Ken?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the narrowest of spaces and delivers precision balls. And he does it pretty much better than anyone else. Class.
Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Get a throw in. Mendes. And he skips past his man, Fabian Ruiz. Oh, there's a probing ball. Iniesta. He's in plenty of space here. And he's in on goal. He has found the way through. Iniesta! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Olise with the short one. A lot of space ahead. Hits one! And it's Iniesta. And here's Kvaratskhelia! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that flank. Fabian Ruiz engages and forces him off the ball. Wirtz. It's gone for a throw-in. Iniesta. Davids. Hwang Hee-chan. Oh, that's neat. Vitinha defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Iniesta! We've got a goal! They have their precious lead, and he is loving it. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
So we have had the first significant... Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Guiri. He's got the shot away! And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Wirtz could try cutting inside here. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta. Now it's Guiri.
Such good technique.
Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Taken back almost at once. Closing in on goal. That is lovely. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Guiri. Oh, he's bustling through there.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Guiri! And he should have made it 4.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
That is a great kick out. Gonzalo Ramos! Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. And look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Well, it's obvious who's likely to be more content going in at half-time, but I sincerely hope that there's a fitting response from the opposition to really engage us on the big occasion.
So it's half-time in the grand finale. Madrid are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful. There's the hit! Oh, he's been caught napping, and another try! Really well taken goal. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Après 50 minutes de jeu. Le numéro
Madrid
21.
are having a ball here. Marquinhos. Now Fabian Ruiz. João Neves. Guiri. Good driving run. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Wirtz. Guiri in acres of space out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Doué unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Doué, and the shot! Oh, what a mistake!
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's free, he has got space. And the finish! He scores! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still
Après 60
delivering
minutes
beauty.
de jeu. Le numéro 7. Le nombre de
Madrid
spectateurs
are
pour ce
at the
match,
peak of their powers.
71
As for their opponents,
649.
a long way from that. Hakimi. Guiri is being harried and hassled.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Iniesta has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. Wirtz knocks it out wide. And he's there to clear it. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Doué. He's tried one! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
So not long left in this now. Just a few moments from glory. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia! Doué. And Hakimi. Some resolute defending there. Wirtz. And the shot's on here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Kvaratskhelia. And there's green grass ahead of him. Guiri! Taken with style. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He could be in here. He is through here. Backward it goes. And he's there to get it away. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Iniesta. Kvaratskhelia. Real chance! And yes, it's there! And that is goal number 20.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Turns and goes back. Iniesta. Now it's Guiri. And the shot! He scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Oh, that's a cracking ball.
And that will be the final act. Simply, the big day was their day. A day for them and their fans. A truly proud line in their history.
you